Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Idiots in the Cars, beginning with number 19. I can't make up a properly clever title because what the fork did this dumb college kid think would happen? I don't know. What did they think would happen? Oh, God. Okay. Well, generally, if you are a pedestrian, or I guess you're not a pedestrian if you're riding a motor scooter at that point, especially, I guess, if you're not a pedestrian, you should probably wait for red lights. Yep. Good job, man. Do you think he learned from this? Do you think that does he actually go over to the car, or does he just leave because he's like, yeah, no, that one was on me. That was pretty dumb, but oh, okay. That's good. He went over to the car. They can exchange information, and hopefully he will realize that that could have ended up a lot worse for him. That's crazy. Absolutely no self-preservation instinct. Just, I go now, everybody else, good luck. But mostly me, good luck, because I'm the one who will take the damage if I get hit. As pedestrian versus car. Elderly driver driving 20 kilometers an hour on a 50-kilometer road. Can't even stay in their own lane. Preventing overtaking. Oh, boy, this is going to be my favorite freaking thing. Okay. The unfortunate thing here is, like, this is totally my mom. My mom drives so slowly, dude. I also don't know if my mom would think about pulling over for somebody behind her, and it concerns me. Okay, I think they're actually trying to enforce the speed limit on you there. Like, they actually were just, no, you will not go through. I own the road. And then they finally just gave up after a couple of tries. But man, this is frustrating, bro. I don't think my mom would she? No, my mom actually, to be fair, she did once drive with half of her car in the shoulder because someone or a few people were trying to like get around traffic. So my mom might do that, bro. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Oh dear. So anyway, ridding without a seatbelt in a Jeep with no door, one sharp turn from being out of the car. I will never for the life of me understand people's aversion to seatbelts because I've never experienced it ever firsthand. Never have I gotten in a car with anybody else and not had them put on a seatbelt. I've never had to be like, hey, can you put on your seatbelt? Or like, why aren't you putting on your seatbelt? It's really strange that there do exist people like that who just don't put them on and who apparently think they're too cool for seatbelts because it's pretty cool to get yeeted out of a car at very high speed and turn into a meat crayon or worse. I don't know, dude. It's like zero self-preservation whatsoever. It's probably because, like, I don't know. Like the government recommends wearing seatbelts, and it's like, well, there must be a nefarious reason if the government's recommending I do it or something like that. So therefore, I won't. There's like some amount of contrarianism in there, but it's so weird. Like the only person you're freaking up is yourself, or the traumatic experience someone else has to have watching you become a meat crayon. What the heck is going on? Oh, I may have to cut this. We may or may not have witnessed this in the video. Who knows? If not, it's because fighting may have been occurring, although it was hard to see. Anyway, you hate to see it. Those school buses just blend in so well. They do. That's very accurate. The school buses are very difficult to see. They are small, and they blend into the pavement. And hold on, is that not the idiot right there? Wait, we just like... We just got an appetizer here. I love it when I get a little appetizer from my idiots in cars. This guy just being like, whoop. But is that not going to be the person? It's not going to be the person. They just did. Nope, it's the other person. Oh, it's a little misdirection. You're like, oh, surely the person just doing a little swoop. That's going to be the person. But it's like, oh, they're not really next to the school bus. So They were even on their brakes. That's really impressive. Like, they see that traffic is stopping. They have reacted to it. They have started on their brakes. And then they just go, bus is on the brakes. They're on the brakes. They're both on the brakes. Okay, here's what I'm guessing happened. We're dissecting the play. All right? Both on the brakes. Bus and Subaru, both on the brakes. Bus comes off the brakes for a split second, at which time the person goes, I can look at my phone again. They were like, incredible reaction time. They're like, when can I look at my phone? When can I look at my phone? Brake lights off, phone! And then they started looking at their phone, and then the bus went on the brakes again, except now they're looking at their phone. Now they look up again, they go, oh, frick, I'm going to hit the bus, and they hit the bus. I think that's a pretty accurate play-by-play right there. Getting good at the dissection. BMW driver learns instant lesson in patience. That's scary, like biking in the middle of the road. But hopefully nothing has to do with the cyclist. Okay, I think we're well past. Could use a few more pixels here, but oh. That's crazy because they just evaporate. Oh, are they gone? I think they're off the road. I think they're gone. It's hard to see with the reflection on the windshield, but I think they missed the turn. So, also, the unfortunate part is I think they just evaporated that biker in the middle of the road in order to make the pass. So that is unfortunate. But hold on, let's quick watch here. One more time. Minimal pixels, lots of reflection, and they go white. Yeah, I think they lost it. I think they lost it. And the camera car is just like, yeah, I'm just going to keep going. I've thought about that before. Like, if you witness somebody just, like, be such a complete and utter doofus and do something stupid like cut you off but then proceed to crash, what is the threshold for which you go, yeah, I'll just keep going, versus stopping and, I don't know, like, calling law enforcement, assuming they're not horribly hurt. If it's more of an ego bruise and their car is damaged, you just kind of go, I'm not taking time out of my day on that one. You enjoy yourself, you know? At a certain point, you just, although, honestly, part of you is just like, you know, if I stop, maybe I can show this video to their insurance. Maybe that's too much on the snitching side of things, but also they kind of suck. Truck driver attempts forbidden move. Did we potentially see this one on Mildly Bad Drivers? I believe we did see this one on Mildly Bad Drivers. Yeah, bit of overlap between the subreddits. It happens. Still don't know how they got into this position to begin with, but if you didn't catch the last Mildly Bad Drivers, there's that. How did they do that? How did they do it to begin with? I'm still confused how they got there to begin with. Record scratch. You may be wondering how I got here, and then we just don't find out. Zipper merging is hard. Dang, they got some freaking telemetry going here. All right, so what do we... GeoGuessr, we're in Oregon. Or no, Utah. Sorry, what am I saying? Ogden, Oregon. Ogden, Utah on the 15. I've driven on the 15. You take the 15 from LA to Vegas, and then it keeps going. The 15 is a very long highway. Just GeoGuessing a little bit here. But anyway, zipper merging. Is it going to be in the back as the barriers? Are we about to just spectate some competition here? They're competing for the spot. Who's going to take it? If you no longer go for a gap that's there, you're no longer a racing driver. Get out of Formula One. They're both going for the gap. Who's going to get the gap? Oh, he's going for the big gay. He's going for the gap that appeared in front. Holy frick. You didn't expect to see it. He went for the freaking gap there. You didn't expect he was going to go for the full pass gap. You thought it was going to be a competition between these two, and then he just sent it, bro. Senna out here going for the gap. Crazy work. Honestly, valid pass right there. Valid pass, didn't hit anything. Didn't even need the DRS for it. Car turns right on red in front of the semi. Is the semi the camera car? I'm assuming. And you had so many options to, like, you could make the turn and actually just not hit the truck. Like, you could have just stayed in the right lane. I realize the right lane does proceed to say you must take the next turn, but alternatively, you could have just used it in order to speed up and then merge left. Like, this is an unbelievable situation. Okay, they're sitting there. They're not going. They're still not going. They're still not going. Still not going. Oh, I'll go now in front of the truck. Maybe they were going for a little insurance scam. Honestly, it makes more sense. It is more rational if they were going for an insurance scam than any other explanation. Could go now. Could go now. You 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 could still maybe go now. Maybe now you shouldn't go. You really shouldn't go now. Oh, but now you're going to go. Feels intentional. But who knows? There are some stupid people out there. School bus in the oncoming lane. Wait, is it going to be the school bus doing the dumb this time? It is. That is also a very narrow road. Like, kind of terrifying to be having both directions of traffic here, and you were entering hot onto that narrow 25-mile-an-hour street as well. That was a little sketchy from both sides, but yeah, that bus could be moved over a little bit. He might have been trying to avoid the branches that are up top, hitting them. But I feel like we might have been coming in a little hot on that one. Yeah, it could have been a wash on the faults there. Someone needs to learn how to look both ways. They're just going to go, aren't they? It's this guy right here, and he's just like, I go now, everybody else, good luck. Yepers. Who exits a driveway from, like, an apartment complex and just goes, yep, I can just enter the main road without looking or stopping or anything like that? I think what happened here is just like, well, if there's no stop sign, then I don't have to stop. So, you know, it's like if I'm at a gas station and I'm filling up and then I want to exit the gas station, there's no stop sign. I don't have to stop. I go now. Same with, like, there's no stop sign at the driveway in front of my house. So I don't have to stop when I exit my driveway. There's no stop sign. You know? I mean, it makes sense if you don't think about it. Couldn't figure out how I missed this SUV in my blind spot. Oh, that's how. Okay, let's find out how. How did you do it? I want to know how. I want to find out how. Oh, because they did the... Hey, at least we had no collision. But... Wait, are they still committed to the merge? They're still committed to the merge. They did not want to zipper merge in. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I'm trying to figure out, like, what... I guarantee you that after this clip ends, after they come alongside each other, the person in the Mercedes is probably flipping off the camera car because the camera car has offended them and their entire family and bloodline, and they deserve the right to drive in the shoulder or cut in whenever they want and do whatever the heck. Hey, you know what? At least they use their blinker, right? So it could have been worse. I'm speechless. Happened in an empty parking lot. It is pretty freaking empty. Don't tell me that person's going to hit you. Okay, they're not. That's unfortunate. There's like nothing else around, and then just accident now. Oh, frick. Right into you, dude. It's a bummer. Well, no lights. I mean, it is daytime. I don't know. Not all cars have daytime running lights. Newer cars usually do, but older, I don't know what year that car is. Maybe it's like early 2000s. They don't all have daytime running lights. So they were just not paying attention. I think they were probably just like, oh, looking at my phone. All right, pretty empty parking lot. And then, okay, done with my phone. Go. And, oh, there was a car coming at the time that I just decided to go. Oopsie doopsie. Wait, that's in my area? Crazy. This looks like a pretty recognizable location. I don't know where Hudson's Bay is, but somebody does. Don't be this guy. The classic school bus stopperino and pass on the opposite side of the road. I honestly, within LA, I would very much expect in a multi-lane in the same direction road that even if a bus was stopped on the side, people would go by, and especially if it's on the opposite side. I'd totally not expect people going the opposite direction to stop for a school bus that's on the opposite side of the road. Even if the stop sign is deployed, they just wouldn't do it. However, passing on the opposite side of the road around the active stop sign on the bus, that's a bit of a different story. So, impressive. Elderly lady in front of me couldn't figure out traffic cone pattern in a construction zone. Hopefully she just drives into all the cones because it's easier that way. You know, then you don't have to figure anything out if you just make your own lane. Does it merge into one thing? Oh, I don't know how to drive. Okay. God. Back to driving school. Okay, we've got cones. They're closing in on me. I don't know if this is wide enough for my vehicle to be able to fit through. I got to be really careful. Otherwise, I might run into a cone. The gears are turning. The lights are... Oh, this is not what I was... That's somehow just not what I thought was going to actually happen. This is like AI training, bro. This is literally just a video. Oh my God, they're there. This is AI training of a Waymo or something like that. This is a closed course where they've given the AI the objective, get from point A to point B, and the AI is just taking all these freaking different paths, and then they refine it down over time. This... Oh, God. They just appear again. They appear just on the wrong side of the road. They're just like, I don't know how to cut back over. I'm just going to stay on the wrong side of the road. No problem. Just watching someone's brain crumble and short circuit in real time. Like, how do I do this? Surely I don't go straight ahead into the open part of the road where it keeps me on my side. No, I go the opposite side of the road. This is not real. I'm pretty sure this is real. This doesn't look AI. Oh, okay, wait, and then they continue. Okay, cool. Well, at least nobody was hurt in the making of this. Too bad for him. I feel like being a petty a-hole as well. Okay. What? Is he creating his own left turn lane? Did he hit the car? Oh, he didn't. Okay, good. Dude who's like, I create my own left turn lane. Why the frick are you blocking me from driving on the opposite side of the road in order to cut around traffic? Man, you suck. I'm driving here, dude. What are you doing, man? Go into there. Don't use your own side of the road. What you think you're doing there, man? Unbelievable, this guy. He thinks he can just turn left in his own left turn lane. He doesn't realize that my private left turn lane, man. I I don't think we'd hear what the guy was saying. My bus driver on his personal phone while actively driving. He's not checking the route or stops. That one was mounted in front of him. I mean, maybe it is a automated self-driving bus. They have those now, right? Maybe, possibly. One can hope that this is not a bus that requires active driving from the driver. It's more of it's like a train conductor, right? This is a trolley, like it's a cable car. It's on a track. It's not right? Surely. Please. And the top for the last month. My neighbor is an idiot. This is some high production value drone footage. Wow, this looks like the intro to some sort of movie or TV show. I'm impressed. They backed out and they went all the way to the starting point of the video. Then they went, feels like I'm sinking into the ground a little bit here. Feels like I gotta press on the gas a little hard to get the car going. Looks in rear view. Why are there tracks behind my car? Huh. Guess it was wet. Guess I'll drive home. Guess I'll double damage. Let's not pull over here and, limit the scope of the damage. Let me just drive back now. Let me just drive back. Wait. Oh yeah, there's some footprints over here too. That looks like it might be a separate incident. That's just like from over here to a separate driveway. We might have two idiot neighbors. Potentially. Yeah. One person walked across it. A little bit less bad. Maybe they just wanted to make their mark. But anyway. Oh, yeah. No, they also... That's going to be fun to try to get off the driveway cleanly as well. It'll be a nice job to, chip it off. Nobody will notice. Nobody will know it was me. I closed the gate behind me. It was very discreet. I want to know what this was shot on. This is good footage, dude. Look, it has a good white balance and color palette. This is very nice. I want more shots like this. Can we get some more overhead drone shot? Also, was this in the road? Why is the stop sign ahead sign just, I don't know, on the ground, flattened? It's well positioned for the drone, but also, why is it just on the ground like that? This is high quality. This is high production value. I like this. This is incredible. Maybe they hit it while they were doing this on the way back. That's it for the last month of Idiots in Cars. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.